is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pit boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you...
Yeah, big boys. Yoo-hoo. It's that time again. Oh man, this place gives a check. I remember doing so many workarounds to start this DLC. Hopefully it goes smooth. It's like the first DLC you start, sure, it will go okay. But the first ones you start, there's always some issues. It might be something related to hardcore, or some older weird bug. Okay. The man, the legend, Jed Masterson.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type.
What's this? Okay, let's do it. Zion, here we come.
Just like that, huh? You got guts, I'll give you that. You sure you want to jump in blind? Ain't got no questions about where we're going or why?
Wow, you can just go it, huh? Just let go. I remember now. You can just go, huh? It's almost like they knew this would be a crash fest, and just give you click. What the hell? What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Know anything about the religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
If we kill him, we can do the DLC. I think we can do it if we kill him. Sounds like Happy Trails isn't the best financial shape.
You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble.
Why can't you get to Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
Some other questions.
Shoot.
Tell me more about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return.
25 caps per day?
If we make it into
Oh,
Zion.
damn.
Plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Huh? Who is Joshua Graham and why shouldn't I talk about him?
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
Tell me about Happy Trails Caravan Company.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell. Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky.
Okay, we all guess what
Ogden's
is.
just too...
Understand this caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the New Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Degenerate tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake.
Whitelegs.
They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Tell me about the raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy. Jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
Warlords, how dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
I have other questions.
Shoot.
That's all for now, but I'll be back.
Yeah, reckon you will.
So that's Jed Masterson, initial Mumbo Jumbo.
They say the Legion's bringing in veterans from out in Arizona.
What do we have here? Let Jed know you're ready to leave once you are traveling alone and carrying 75 pounds or less. They're at 197, man. We're
They must be getting ready to
too
attack.
much, huh?
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
What are you doing here?
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
What was that like to grow up in New Reno?
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction. Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Tell me about Caliente.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the White Legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Were the 80s a gang or a tribe?
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home. Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
What do you know about the White Legs?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
Okay, so what's up, Stella?
Catch you another time, then.
There's a heavy tail caravan guard with a grenade launcher.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
And a hunting rifle.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 have been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
I guess if you kill them all, you can travel there yourself. One second, boys. Seems to be some issues with the server arm. Ricky.
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been a psycho addict?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho!
Looks like you're traveling light. Carry some items for me and I'll make it worth your while.
I travel light on purpose, okay? But if the price is right, I'll tell Jed I'm carrying less, so you can carry more. What's your offer?
Barter 100. I give you a 50 cups to make sure Jed lets me carry extra gear.
You got a deal. You're lucky he trusts me.
We can now carry 25 more pounds. You do anything around here besides talk too much?
You want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see? And done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it. In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
A fucking storm of death. Dead-Eye, huh? How did you get that nickname?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that. But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
Dead Jones, huh? You mean to say Dead Claws?
No, you heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth. Or there was the time one of them Steel Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
Please get on, this promises to be entertaining.
I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am. Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
Too bad there is no such thing as a 11mm submachine gun.
There so is. Or was it 9mm? Or a 10? I don't know. Don't care. Said I was good at killing shit up. Never said I was good with numbers.
Fucking hell, this guy. Do you have any other special skills or abilities?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah. I grew a third nut that glows in the dark.
I see you're wearing a P-Boy and a Volt suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pit Boy and a Vault suit. So what?
Where'd you get that Volt suit?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up.
You're lying. I've been to Vault 22. No one lived there in 150 years.
Oh, you've been to Vault 22, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the Pit Boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
What do you use your P-Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
Did you notice I'm wearing a P-Boy too?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your P-Boy isn't working, the screen's locked up and the reboot screen is missing.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my Pit Boy. I mean, Pip Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
I'll get your number, that's all. Just want you to know.
Fine. Just keep it to yourself, all right? Don't be such a fucking jerk about it.
How much psycho you got stashed away? If you run out on the trail, the withdrawals are not pleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
Fucking hell, man, this guy. I got psycho to sell, but it won't come cheap.
All right, all right. I'm a little light. How many hits you holding?
10 hits for 300 caps.
10 hits will last me a good while. Worth every cap. Now, fuck off.
Bye.
Yeah, whatever.
God damn.
Yeah, what's it this time? Yeah, whatever.
Something on your mind? Catch you another time, then.
Are you here to jar at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road?
Bethesda would never write this character. I don't remember in Fallout 4. Does anyone even says fuck off? I'm ready to go to Zion.
I bet you are. But you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin.
Why the weight limit?
You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
Isn't it that you can carry 50, but you have strong back is 75, and convincing this guy puts you to 100, right?
Yeah, reckon you will.
We're carrying too much right now. I think the strong back uses extra 25. Don't we mention it here, or it's automatic? Strong back. In Fallout New Vegas with the other Honest Hearts, this perk allows you to bring 100 pounds of equipment with you through a dialogue check with Jed Masterson. I guess you can either do that or convince the other guy to carry for you. I guess the Sea Finder is too heavy here. We're gonna have to be back. We're gonna have to go sort the gear out. Maybe 100 on. Do I keep YCS with me? Get rid of all the explosives. Can't bring the light machine gun, it's too heavy. The ammo for it, it's even heavier. Now the light machine gun is unrealistic out there. The ammo is also not very plentiful. Yeah, I'll be selling the dinner bell.
Will sir be staying for any...
Ooh, we have Deathclaw eggs, they're very heavy. Forgot about that. Hold on. It's for cooking, I think.
You need something?
I still haven't taken him now, huh?
Hey there, what's new?
Oh, the Deathclaw omelet recipe.
Yeah?
I got Deathclaw egg for you.
I can't believe you actually got one. Give me a bit to get the recipe set up, then talk to me again. This is incredibly good. Here's your omelet, and the recipe if you ever want to make your own. It takes a bit of skill to get it tasting right. Sure thing.
What's the skill requirement for this omelet anyways? Might not have the skill requirement for it. We don't really care about that. We're not using food in combat, so this is not pointless to use that shit.
Hey there, what's new?
Those Deco eggs, they're way too heavy. Fine.
Give me a shot.
They're at 94 right now.
Will Sir be staying for any...
We get any weapon repair kits to take with us. One. We had a lone ranger zone. Just in case, I'll take Maria with us as well. You know what's gonna happen there. Maria is very light. Can sell some
Will
stuff
Sir
here.
be staying for any... Will Sir be staying for any...
Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff here. This is pretty good to, you know, to use even before a big fight. But it's not worth to keep in mind. We can all use some other stuff too. Got a chainsaw. Got the hunting shotgun. Got the YCS 186 and got the Maria.
Are you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road?
Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us. The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
Oh boy, first try.
All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks. But here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come?
YCS got banned. You dog. Just when most of my weight in the inventory is the max charge fusion microfusion cells, it goes banned, terroir weight, dead weight.
That's not a problem.
Hold on now. Could swear I heard something up ahead. God damn it! Ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves!
You want some assholes? You just pissed off the wrong guy. Great.
Rip Stella.
Might as well be waving at him.
Holy shit! Stay low, people! Stay low!
Here I come.
Die on me, woman.
They got Jet too. Goddamn, everybody dead. The game was rigged from the start. They have brush guns. Goddamn, goddamn. Doing this DLC on high level. Oh boy. Yeah, brush gun is one of the top weapons for the enemies. It's overall one of the top weapons. Got a recharge pistol as well. What did Jet had? 10 mil? Yoo-hoo! Okay, what got banned? Hunting shotgun? Should have not sold the dinner bell, huh? I guess that's the reason to keep the dinner bell. Because hunting shotgun can get banned. Hunting shotgun. Arrival at Zion. Moving to the Zion Valley. There's some brush guns here. Brush guns are incredible. We'll play the hunting shotgun. Explosive skill is not good for the other stuff. We have 18 bullets here. And they had some pretty nasty shit here. Look at that, riot shotgun. The high level in this DLC, they're armed to the teeth. The starting ones don't have enough HP to resist, but later on, man, there's gonna be definitely some shooting.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Who is this Joshua?
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
Alright, let's go.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Full check is giving you the well-stacked Cairns perk, while full shag is in your party. Reaching any summon design value such as ranger station will reveal all nearby map markers and inspire a heightened sense state of awareness, plus perception for 3 minutes. Looks like this one is just better by default to the hide armor. Strange design. Let's see what he has to say. On the companions here.
Well then, let's get to trading. Sure. Right. What can I tell you?
Tell me a little about this area. Any interesting wildlife?
Mostly it's the mountain bighorners. Whole herd of them up on the cliffs there. Usually they're not too aggressive, but lately, whew. My guess is one of the calves got lost somewhere along the way. Bighorners are communal. One missing calf, and the whole herd gets ornery. If that calf doesn't turn up soon, they might very well come down into the valley and attack the camp.
Maybe I can help with that.
Yeah? Hey, thanks. Most of the hunters don't listen when I tell them the problem. Just one thing. Try not to kill any bighorners if you can, yeah? You'll drive the herd off and we'll have to range farther on our hunts.
Why do you suggest that instead?
You might try luring the baby out with some banana yucca. These bighorners go crazy for the stuff.
Alright, I'll look into it.
That's great. I'll help any way I can. What can I tell you?
Ooh, those tribals who attacked me.
Whitelegs. Nasty bunch. They've been raiding deeper into Zion ever since New Canaan was wiped out.
But what, New Canaan was wiped out how?
That's what Joshua said. Whitelegs came down from Great Salt Lake in force. Fell on New Canaan before they could mount a defense. Joshua found some of the survivors led by a man named Daniel. Most of them have fled the valley. But Daniel stayed on with the Sorrow's tribe. He and Joshua have been arguing over whether to stand and fight the Whitelegs, or take the sorrows and the dead horses out of the valley.
Where did they come from?
That's the weird part. Normally, the Whitelegs keep to the Great Salt Lake. I don't know what brought them down this far south.
Want to know more about you.
What can I tell you?
Why are you called Fall of Jack?
Our advanced scouts leave chalk signs to mark places rich with game.
Fall of Chalk.
I'm not a full scout yet, so I follow the marks and guide the hunters.
What are all those tattoos?
Dead horses mark ourselves to commemorate our hunts. When a hunter takes a great beast, or when a youth goes on his first hunt, he gets a tattoo.
Tell me about your tribe.
We came up in the land of the dead horse, though why the back when folks called it that, I got no hint. We raided, we fought, we lost. Our enemies drove us back into Zion, and we would have died if it hadn't been for Joshua. Joshua and his Caesar.
Wait, what about Kaiser?
When Joshua first came to us, he was servant to a man he called Caesar. He led his master's armies, and we were ready to follow him into war. Then he lost his master's army to a tribe called NCR, the Sunset People. When he returned, he was as you saw him. Burned, broken, but changed. He led us away from Caesar, led us to our own destiny in Zion.
Okay. What did Joshua do for you?
If it wasn't for Joshua, the dead horses would still be the whipping boys of the Zion Valley. He taught us how to hold our territory, to protect ourselves. He guided us away from Caesar, and showed us how Caesar would have destroyed us.
What do you know about the New Canaanites?
Little bit. I met some of their missionaries a few times, but I've never been to their city. Joshua could tell you more. Or Daniel, I imagine.
What's with the shell casings in your club?
We decorate our clubs with them to honor Joshua Graham. They were the weapons of his old tribe, so now they are ours. Can't say they seem that dangerous to me. But Joshua says they won the West.
Remember anything about Joshua from before he became your leader?
Only a little. I was very young. He was different. Prouder, yes, but harder, crueler, more driven. Really, I was terrified of him. We all were. When he came back, I almost didn't believe he was the same man. He was humbler. He wanted to protect, not destroy.
Why is it so important that we fight the Whitelegs?
Well, because they're our enemies. What else would we do? They take our land, they kill our scouts. They poach our hunting grounds.
Not any more questions, let's talk about something else.
Ask away.
Tell me more about Joshua Graham.
He's been the chief of our tribe since he came back to the valley. He went off to the civilized world years ago to fight a war. That didn't go well.
The only recent war I know is when Caesar's legion attacked Hoover Dam. That where he fought?
I don't know. He doesn't talk about it much. Maybe. But how can two civilized tribes fight over something as small as a dam?
Small? Have you ever seen Hoover Dam? It's bigger than some of these mountains.
Really? That's... my gods. Must be some mighty civilized folks who built that.
You're surprised what civilized tribes will fight over?
Now you sound like Joshua. He always tells me that tribal life is better. That I should stay here and forget the outside world.
Okay, fuck off. many locations is in the Honest Hearts? Not sure if there's an achievement for all of them. Southern Passage. 183. The ambient sounds are dead, like they totally forgot to put ambient sounds into this DLC. It's like one of the probably the main issues here. There's no sound, no nature sounds, no wind blowing, nothing. Just dead. Almost like they rushed it, you know. It's a Yao Guai. There's a challenge to kill 10 Yao Guais. This is called the spine. Every time you travel, this sleep resets to 0. Then it bugs for the rest of the DLC. Why the hell the whole game hasn't been designed around the hardcore based system is beyond me. Imagine having a post-apocalyptic game without the survival elements. Might as well tell people play Call of Duty or some shit. When you bring the fruit, it's good food. Lower thirst, hunger, and heal. There's some dangerous enemies in this one. 3 lives might not be enough, we'll see. Implant GRX is available, so it probably will save lives. I do hope they base the whole next Fallout game around survival difficulty. Just adding it as an afterthought is just terrible design. Nothing really is built around it like they did in Fallout 4. No perks or anything. Man, there is stuff everywhere, literally everywhere. Yeah, Fallout survival games without managing your weapons is like unheard of. And there's a whole crafting system in the game, right? Wow, just wow. What is this place called? Zion Valley Welcome Boot. Eastern Virgin. We have to do it to fix the bug. Fallen Rock Cave.
Glad you made it. Joshua's just to the south, inside the Angel Cave. You'll want to talk to him straight away.
Who are you?
I'm called Follows Chalk. Joshua sent me to scout for any outsiders coming up from the Southern Passage. We can talk more about that later, though. It's not smart to keep Joshua waiting.
Dead Horses Camp. So we have this Follows Chalk guy who is a companion. Absolutely detest the companion system in their games. In hardcore they die, but you can just come save it, save scummed, and totally limit your playstyle. We just talked to him and told him to go away.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham?
Am I looking for Joshua? Yes I am. Can you tell me where he is? He's smart.
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
Okay, thanks for that. I would sure would hate to be shown thunder and fire.
Ha ha. Funny, Auslander. Maybe soon dead, Auslander.
Have a right shotgun, man. It was so cringe, I'm not sure if I should hurt myself.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days, and I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
Only finally somebody civilized to talk with. Not those savages outside. I don't know so much about what happened to me.
The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it.
Is it referring to Lysias? Yeah. Came here with a happy trails caravan coming to make contact with the new Canaanites.
Happy trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the new Canaanites. Almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now. Not with everything that's going on.
I'm not going to live without offering to help. What can I do?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
Taboo?
The Sorrows believe in a spirit that lives in the caves. Say the spirit punished them once for trespassing. They put special marks around the cave entrances to keep people out. It doesn't work on the Whitelegs, of course, but the dead horses are spooked.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follows Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
And walkie-talkies. Will Scout lunch boxes, medical supply kit. Crash Scout box for compass.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Has guns.
In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the Dead Horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a new Canaanite rite of passage.
Pray God. What are you talking about?
I am a new Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
Huh, if you say so.
Whether there is a God or not, his existence doesn't depend on what you believe or what I say. There is much to be skeptical of in this world, so it no longer surprises me to learn how many people don't really believe in anything. But I believe that our Lord was made flesh as Jesus Christ and died to redeem me, and you, and the Sorrows, even the Whitelegs, everyone.
What you said about a courier? Who were you expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his Frumentarii and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
I met Caesar, you know. What do you think he would say if I told him you were here?
I think that would put him and you in a difficult position. Caesar has agents looking for me, but he won't admit I'm alive. And even if you killed me, he can't acknowledge that. To do so would be to admit I had never died, that Caesar made a mistake. No, he lives by his lies and shall die by his lies. There is no escaping it.
You run the show around here?
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the new Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
What's going on with all these tribes?
A great deal. There are 3, make that 4, tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're new Canaanites.
Why did Whitelegs attack my caravan?
They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the new Canaanites and everyone we shelter.
Do they speak our language?
Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the Dead Horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, the 2 languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations.
Does the valley belong to the Dead Horses?
The valley belongs to God, but no. The Dead Horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation.
I haven't seen any Soros in the valley.
The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yaoguai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here.
The new Canaanites really a tribe?
We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe, a linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Can I ask some personal questions?
Right now, I'd like you to focus on helping Daniel. Maybe there will be time later.
I've some gear that needs repairs.
Let me have a look. My tribe may take too much pride in its mechanical talents, but in truth, we are intrigued by the workings of a fine firearm.
There's a 100 repair skill. Do you have anything for trade?
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
He's selling the 45, so it's a very impressive pistol. War Club. What am I gonna buy? A 45 or a War Club? Forehead. A lot of 12 rounds here, huh? This is the War Club is good, mods. It's 22 pounds. God damn. God damn. Ban item single shotgun. Oh man, what will I do without a single shotgun? My man, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're back in business.
God be with you.
30,000 shekels around single shotguns, ladies and gentlemen. Single shotgun. Single shotgun got banned again. And the YCS got unbanned. This puts us to another 20k shekels spoofed. Where's my baby? Where's my baby? My baby's here. Mom to the teeth. Speaking of shekels, Gal, how much do you have?
Joshua says you need someone to guide you around the valley. He said I should go with you, if you want.
No way, pal. I'm not trespassing around the desert with a barbarian who doesn't wear pants.
I don't think he'll like that answer much. You change your mind. I'll be around the Dead Horse's camp. Good going.
That's exactly what I would have said to him if I was here in the game. How much banana yaka do we have? Oh, we have 12. This music reminds me of Burning Crusade. You found the lost mountain bighorn calf. It looks hungry. Feed it banana yucca fruit. You're lucky I get experience for you. Otherwise you'll be dead meat. Which DLC is this? Honest Hearts.
Change your mind about bringing me along?
Well, I returned the calf to its mother and I didn't even kill any of the bighorns.
Whew! Glad to hear it. That'll be some happy mama, huh? Thank you. Really, it means a lot to me.
Nothing else, talk to you later.
Go with fortune, friend.
Get a war club, some hull points, 45 pistol. Oh, it's actually full condition as well. That's one request completed. Fucking hell, man, this place is boob trap to hell. Survival cache. Before we read this, I'm just gonna get a thing, guys. Gonna need 2 minutes. Okay, let's see. Year 2077. October 28. 5 days of food, still can't sleep. Outside it's like nothing happened, sky looks wrong, that's all. Hike back to overturned nut guard truck near a docker wheel. After Blister's Hill maybe. Looks like USGS team was researching something here in cave. Clear out when bombs fell. Left forgiven behind. Probably thought they had families to run back to. October 29th. Char must have said this out loud 1,000 times. Walking here, maybe writing it will feel more like you heard. You're right. I was north of Spanish Fork, took the 77 along Pro Bay to steer clear of town. Would have been home in an hour. Engine died. Truck just stopped, so did a Chrysler in other lane. Knew right away. First nuke hit Salt Lake City inside a minute. I was looking south, lucky man. Flash behind me so bright world looked on fire. Old couple from the Chrysler start screaming they can't see. Didn't watch you die, Char. Saved my eyes, counted fell more flashes next 7 minutes. Gun shook each time, 18 seconds later. When nothing hit for half an hour, took a look. Globe on fire where you and Alex died. I didn't kid myself. Didn't know what to do. Grabbed my pack and rifle. So did the old couple. Set them up against car and let them hold and comfort each other. Told them I was going to get help. Everything be okay. One bullet through both heads instant. 5-day hike back to Zion. He told me stop running off to the wilds. Man belongs with his family. You're right. You were right. You were right. You were right. Wasn't there to hold you and my boy. Died without me. Never touch you or him again. Should shoot myself what I deserve. Can't, maybe soon. October 31st. Black rain falling outside. Geiger jumping. Should let it kill me, but bottling water from back of cave all the same. November 2nd. Sun's dead outside, but can't look. Geiger goes little 15 feet from cave mouth. Doesn't matter. Radiation goes down before water runs out, or I never leave this cave. This is the next year. January 1st. Happy New Year. 2 months in cave, still little outside. Don't get it. In army they said 2-4 weeks cleared fallout. Less than a month of water left. Been mopping condensation of cave walls, wringing shirt into bottles, trading calories for H2O. Wood stocks holding, thanks USGS. If there was even a chance I'd see the two of you again, I'd run outside. January 10th. Sounded like a windstorm out there for 2 days. Radiation down 500. What happened? January 15. Took a peek. Snow. It glows green. January 28. Radiation low enough I could risk short exposure outside. More important, cave stream now drinkable if I use red drugs. January 30th. There is nothing alive out there. Found the logs from the survival. I do sometimes forget about this place when I replay this. There is a few of these locations. This is just one of his locations. The survivalist. I guess this is the water he was talking about. Some of those things in Fallout games when the environment tells the story. Stories from back then when the bombs fell, before or after. Some of the the best beats for the immersion, the atmosphere. This whole place is mined. Well, the frag mines we can handle. Just basically some limb damage. Good perception, so we see some blips on the compass. It's mostly just big corners. They're not hostile unless we get too close. We can just fast travel to one of these locations. We can go to the welcome booth, do some exploring. Link Poultice is banned. Machakuti. Hey, sure enough. Machakuti. You liking the Fallout New Vegas streams? Sure enough. You actually do good. Now it is a week later, no Total War Warhammer, and it's people are getting like start to wonder why they even following this channel anymore. This is a suitcase with some gear. Sexy sleepwear. Well, can't have a suitcase pack without a sexy sleepwear. And wish the Fallout 4 was better. Just have too much mixed feelings about the game to replay it. We could have had some fun in Fallout 4 after this. I detest really the building parts more and more over the years. When I'm gonna play more Warhammer, when I feel like it. But it's definitely gonna be in December. December is always gonna be a Warhammer month. Is the ones we had and the ones we plan. We had only one December without Warhammer. Got a cash in on that Juice DLC hype. There is no such thing as cash in since Tomb King's Looper. When I cash in, I just have to do a sellout campaign, that's it. Kill prod. All this stuff will just add up in weight, and we can't really carry everything here. I guess we can sell some of this stuff. There's a hunting rifle here. Is that a fire gecko, regular gecko? Just a regular gecko. Crushed scout boss. Need a compass from this mess, huh? Broken compass. This compass is broken, making it possible to restore to a fully functioning state. Repair the compass. Okay, I completed that quest. Search design fishing lodge for walkie-talkies. 3 straps is north as well. What does it say, how many locations are there on his hearts? So you're gonna have to check it like this, that. It's 190 marked in the base game. This doesn't tell you specifically, really. $35. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About looks like 54 locations in Honest Hearts. It's much more than in Big Empty. Big Empty has a lot of dialogue. There's very little dialogue here compared to Big Empty. This one is more about exploring and fighting. Some definitely dangerous stuff here. South here. Old Rockwell Bridge. We have some white legs on. Wrench. Apparently they ran off after something else. This leads us into an area which we have already explored. It's from where we came from. So quiet, yeah. Devs forgot about the ambient sounds, and the atmosphere music doesn't play all the time. We are about 2 hours into it, RuneScape. Sky's Cave. We talked to Fall of Chuck, we talked to Joshua Graham, and we done one minor quest. We've been exploring since then. Of course, we talked to the caravan as well before we arrived here. God damn it! It's like one of them survivalist places again. Gets you to the other side. There's several of these locations which are tricky to find if you're not exploring too much. Oh my god, look at that plasma mine. Another plasma mine. Oh boy. This is the big league, boy. Big league, boys. We getting plasma mines here now. It's an LH trap. Do we have any explosive magazines? We don't want to mess with this place. I think I sold them all. Perception is 7. Explosive skill is 50. Guess it's good enough. The glasses give us 10. The higher the explosive skill, the more time we have to disarm it. I guess we can use the Impel GRX to guarantee it. Okay, say better safe than sorry. Plasma mines are deadly. Okay, Watts doesn't say there's anything left. Yeah, this is one more of those locations where we can read the backstory of the survivor. This might be his one of his main caves. We got 2 locks so far. We got the year 2077 and the year 2078. This guy trapped everything really. Another survival cache, that's the second one. 2 out of 6. God damn, get drunk one time and kill yourself with plasma mines, and now it's like you never get to live it down, right? Shut up, fucker. This is year 2083. I'm not sure this is in the order. Or is there anything between? May 5th, the comeback goes on. Add prickly pear to the list of survivors with honey mesquite and banana yucca. Odd modules, mutations but safe to eat. Harvesting so careful, never take more than a 5th. Mouth waters every time I'm about to eat something that isn't from a can. May 7th, clouds of those stinging flies near fallen tree I call the napper. Little flashes in the cloud, something dragonfly size that zaps them mid-air and scoops them up. Something new. May 19th, bighorn sheep, a family, ram, you and little one. You, Eve. You, Eve. Evie. Fucking goddamn it. May 20th. The sheep were different. Brawny. You had curved horns just like the ram. EU. Evie, I don't really get this word. Seen some tiny lizards, but this is the first time I have seen animals that big. Fingers crossed, 5-10 years breeding. Fresh meat hides horns. Just say you, it's close enough. Now it's time to go back, Charles, when winter has passed. Year 2084. June 14. Just got back, tired, got scrounging along the way, ended up dragging back a cart of stuff. Right tomorrow's sleep. June 15. Departed April 10th, walked to Salt Lake City, took 15 days. Would have been 7-9 back in the old days. But had to circle pockets of radiation and foraged along the way. Don't know what I was thinking. Imagine I'd find my house, dig through the rubble, find something. Your bones, I hoped. And little nuts. Would have buried them. Here in Zion, maybe. Salt Lake City is mostly craters. Warped steel girders where high-rises sat. Mounds of bricks. Never found our house, didn't even find street. What wasn't a crater was scorched clean. Want to believe it was fast, flesh, both of you vaporized. Lies to make me feel better. I'll never know. Which part of city got hit first? Northeast, and you both died in a blink. Farther away and you burned alive screaming, or the blast broken glass and bits of brick and wood splinter shredding you like hamburger. Look at it, coward, and listen, don't turn away, face it. If you'd been brave, lucky man, you would have found a spot and blown your brains out. Not you. You took your time walking back, made a shopping trip of it, scrounger. The truck was still there on the 77 north of Spanish Fork, the Chrysalis too, but no sign of the old couple's bones. Outside Neffy I caught a trail, 3-man tracks heading toward Fountain Green. Thought about following but didn't. Stupid fantasy of friends, more likely cannibals. June 20th, took 2 days to build a door and electrify it. No soliciting assholes, home sweet fucking home. Year 2095, that's 11 years later. September 20th, I count 28 of them. 11 adult males, 8 females, 9 children, aged 2 to 10, some rifles and pistols in bad repair. Old wool clothes, ratty. September 22nd, got close enough last night to hear them talk. Spanish, I think, from Mexico. Heard them say paradiso a bunch. Think that means paradise. Here to stay then. Seem harmless. Seem. October 5th. The one I call Maria is pregnant. Think the father is Jose, but she spends a lot of time with Pablo too. October 7th. Pedro ran out to pee in the stream and would have seen me if he looked to his feet. To his left, my bad. Too close, need to give them space. November 10th. Jose broke his leg chasing a bighorn too far from camp for them to hear. Told myself to leave it, but couldn't. 300 yards from their camp, did my best. Jose screaming imitation until a bunch of them came looking, then strung them along to the crest where they could hear the real Jose. Probably useless, compound fracture, broke the skin. November 11th, infection. So many goddamn words, nearly the same. I think I'd be fluent, but anyway, Jose's legs has got it, so he's going to die. Nature for you, of course. They are giving prayer a try. November 12th, left bottle of antibiotics on a rock outside their camp last night. They thank God. Dios, of course. As though that asshole saw fit to burn one world, but still cared enough to leave some medicine on rock. Basically, the survivors that started this, the people here or around, and this is the guy that they say it's the spirit in the caves. Goddamn. November 15. Jose will always limp, but otherwise he'll be okay. Good deed for the month. Will they make it through the winter? Okay. Get 3 more years of the story here. I think we found them in order. The second survivalist cache. This generator powers the electric charge of its connected door. Remember to smash the generator. Melee weapons 50 or higher required. Level up! The enders are set up that you always find them in order regardless of which cave you find first. Oh, I was actually thinking about that. Yeah, it's good. Good design. So we have explosives, medicine, repair, sneak and survival that still can be leveled up. Get another 9 levels. I think this is just turned off. Maybe something on, let's see. Just try to hack it quick. Many dots here now. Just goes around. This was the Two Skies cave. The first one we found was in the Fallen Rock cave. This is a riot shotgun. I think we have good armor for that one, but that one shreds durability on the armor.
Hey, are you?
These guys are armed. These guys are fucking armed. What is it? Almost hardest 54 locations. Just poisons. What the fuck? She just ran into my in front of my chainsawing. Stupid bitch. Goddamn what? It's probably a glitch. Not my fault. It requires like 6,000 experience, it's a lot. Where are we here? Following the route here. I did, I don't skip, I did. Got back to unpredictable. Which puts us in the middle. But many wetlands around. What the shit? Who gave you that gun? Give that shit to me. You love it, we have a lot of blips in the compass. This guy and his traps, man, what the shit? Big book of science, huh? Barter book and science book. What place to find the skill books, right? Can somebody use a exclamation mark ban list and then the exclamation mark unban list? Just see what's on it. Just a little bit of reminder. Thank you, English Cake. So the big book of science was banned one time and then it got unbanned. We do have 100 science already. It's unbanned. I think if we get the now debuffed, we still keep 100. That's a total of 51 books. Chainsaw banned again. Can you even ban right now? Unbanned. I can unban chainsaw right now. Just refund it. It's the third survival cache. Got 3 more years here. January 13th. The coffers are gone finally. All 34 that still lived ate their dead for strength, then struck out southeast. Victory, 10 months of killing, all I feel is cold. They deserved every goddamn bit of it. Huh. January 17. Thought I was dreaming, but the screams were real. For a moment thought they'd tricked me. Just pretend to leave Zion. Then sent a patrol to track me down, but the screams were a woman's. Edged around corner and passed to have a look. One Walter, ankle deep in bear trap. Leveled my SMG, but the way she was crying stopped me. How she screamed when she saw me. Been there, boogie man, a long time. Name's Sylvie. Claims she ran away from them. Calls them evil people. Children of the devil. Turns out they were sick after all. Something they caught in a vault they lived in. She never came down with it yet. But Vault 22 and the zombie spores. So help me, I wound up being her nurse. January 18th. Her story matches what I learned from my interrogations last year. According to her, let's say it was bad to be a woman in that group. So when they left, she slipped away. She knows next to nothing about living outside a vault. Says she wants to learn. Year 2100. September 9th. Never been so scared in my life. Canada wasn't scary, just sickening. The criminality of it. The end of the world wasn't scary. When I knew you and Alex were dead, I didn't have anything left to be scared about. I just went on for some reason. I wasn't scared fighting the Walters. It was like I kept daring them to finish me. When I killed them, I think it was the closest I came to feeling happy in years. Sylvie is pregnant and I'm terrified. Ridiculous, old man. A father again at 47 in this world. She's so excited and so trusting. Say it's God's will that we have this child, like nothing can go wrong. See, Char, she doesn't know about you and Alex. Never told her. Almost did sometimes, but what you and I had, it seemed wrong to share it. More like an old man not wanting his young wife to know how he failed the one who came before her. Hiking into Dockerville for medical books and supplies, this will be done right. Sorry, Char, hope you can forgive me. Next year. March 5th, baby was breech, would have been a son, Michael. Did my best to turn him. Failed. Must have done cesarean too late. Had to put Sylvie out and she never woke up. Buried them south of the Narrows. Well, this time I was by their side, so much better. Think I can finally do it. Blow my fucking brains out all over this goddamn cave. Goddamn this guy. This guy don't wanna can die and he just everybody around him dying. Make sure we have a spare armor. Yeah, that was the half of it so far. Got 3 more. You just have to find the caves. Found 3 so far. Fucking plasma mines, man. can see somebody infected from Wall 22 here now. Damage on this thing. These guys do massive damage. Give me a medics. Give me a steam pack as well. Steam pack. Holy shit, these guys stole a lot of shit over the years. cave is called the Cueva Garage. I don't know. It's one of the survivalist caves. How heavy is the cave fungus? Holy shit, this is heavy. Rather we got banned, so we gotta keep the cave fungus. Ghost rifle. Mount this gauntlet. That's not a bad weapon. Oh nice, we get some rain. eerie.